Hey, it's your girl Isha here, Carnivalista and Chief of Events by Ashe, where we plan unique and life-changing Caribbean experiences. And today I am so excited to share with you our Ultimate Trinidad Carnival 2025 recap with exclusive behind-the-scenes footage so you can see what really happens while you are enjoying Trinidad Carnival with us. Come along, let's take you in a day one of Ultimate Trinidad Carnival. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago. We are here at Ultimate Trinidad Carnival 2025 and it has been a long day, yesterday at least anyway, a long day of travel, but we made it. Everyone, at least myself and people who have come in this early, are safe and sound. And we are checked in at the Hilton Trinidad Hotel and Conference Center. And I'm taking in the beautiful scenery here. The Hilton is set on such lovely, lush green property, and it's one of the reasons that I really love to bring our clients here every single year. Behind the scenes on day one is usually a teamwork day, getting everything ready for our clients. We're going to do that by the pool. We can also work and we can also have fun. Work hard, play hard. So as the clients are coming in, it's coordinating with our transportation, making sure that their arrival is on time, that they are collected at the airport, that they are brought to the Hilton Trinidad so they can check into their rooms, and ensuring that everyone is transiting safely and that their arrival is seamless. Lime at the Hyatt is a truly indulgent experience. It is a heightened elevation of the fete experience to the 10th power or the 100th power, honestly. So it's not only the partying, it's not only the soca artists, but bringing together the elements of the food and the drinks that you are trying for the first time, and then the whole cultural immersion of it as well. It really is an experience. It's more than just a fete, and you can indulge yourself through the amazing food. Every single type of food that you can imagine is shared and at Lime for you to indulge in. Everything from appetizers, small bites, to full meals, to desserts. Everything and anything. I mean, for the first time this year I had cocoa tea ice cream, and I don't know what I was doing with my life before I had it, so that just gives you an idea of the breadth and the depth of food that you can experience during Lime. You also indulge yourself with the fabulous array of bars, and even if you do not drink alcohol, you will find something that is sure to delight you and that is sure to indulge you because you've never had it before. It's something that's new. And then finally, but certainly not the least of any of this, you will indulge yourself through all of the fabulous performances that are put on by a multitude of soca artists during Lime. Everyone and everyone who is anyone passes through this fest to give you their best performances, and also their longest performances, I will add. Typically their performances tend to be more robust and longer at Lime too, so you will indulge yourself by dancing with the wonderful soca artists who put on some great performances.
Okay, this is going into mass camp for costume pickup. This is the Yuma distribution camp. We are here. So this is the treatment that we get as Yuma clients who've been with Yuma for years. We get to bypass all of them lines and crowds. And this is what we do for you. We come and pick up your costume so you don't have to deal with all that. See?
The reason why our ambassadors collect the costumes for our Ultimate Trinidad Carnival clients is so that they don't have to worry about it. Costume collection in Trinidad can be a bear. And that's not even an exaggeration. Like, it can take you hours to collect your costume. You could be sleeping in the mass camp collecting your costume. So that is the reason why we include it in all of our Caribbean Carnival packages, not just Ultimate Trinidad Carnival, just so you don't have to do it. You know, all you need to do is show up at the Hilton Trinidad at your assigned costume fitting appointment time and fit your costume. Make sure that everything fits and you look fabulous. But that is behind the scenes on day 2. It is costume collection in full effect. So the shopping tour with Ultimate Trinidad Carnival is really special because we wanted to give our clients a taste of the local shopping scene and give them an opportunity to pick up any local snacks, because you know, you gotta get some local snacks while you're in Trinidad. They're all so good, so why wouldn't you? It's also an opportunity for our clients to get any local food, you know, like there's a soup vendor that we frequent, or if they want to pick up Trinidadian KFC. I am a Royal Castle girl myself, but there is that opportunity as well. And on top of that, have the opportunity to find any locally made souvenirs that they might want to take back home to remember their trip and or give to friends and family. So the Panyard Tour experience is very, very special. We go down to BP Renegade's Panyard. The energy is just electric when we visited down there. So this is Steel Band's most exciting time of year. So we visit the Panyard and do a Panyard tour so our clients can get up close and personal with, you know, one of the most renowned pan sides in Trinidad and Tobago for that matter, and really feel the energy of everyone there witnessing this and perhaps witnessing history. And you actually get to be a witness to the energy and the dedication that goes into something as beautifully cultural as, you know, a steel band competition, which is Panorama. Tribe Ignite is so special. Since I have been going to Experience Trinidad Carnival for over a quarter of a century at this point, Tribe Ignite to me takes me back to the late 90s and the early 2000s of a traditional Trinidadian fete. You know, big crowd, big stage, loud, unapologetically loud soca music, and fabulous performances. That is definitely an experience that is very important to get that energy and get that full-on vibe of a traditional Trini fete. Just a sea of people all singing and having a great time, bringing it back to the roots. So that is really what makes Tribe Ignite so special. So day 3 is truly very special. Most of our clients do get the 5-night premium experience with us without any upgrades. So it really is the day when most of the group arrives into Trinidad. So there's that palpable excitement of arriving to Trinidad, actually setting foot on the soil, because for most of our clients, they have booked this trip a year in advance. So they've been eating, sleeping, dreaming for close to a year. And even before that, again, it's been on their bucket list for years probably to experience Trinidad Carnival. People are very excited as they arrive into Trinidad. And it's also the day that we have the first fete with everyone who is arriving as well. It's just really, really special bringing all of that great positive energy together into a fete experience. And behind the scenes, in addition, we are also doing the costume fittings, the first set of costume fittings. So it's feeling and receiving that energy of our clients putting on their costumes for the first time and actually seeing themselves in the mirror. Up until this point, they've only seen it online, essentially, on their phone or maybe on their laptop or tablet, putting on a gorgeous costume that was created just for me. When the costume is on their body, and perhaps if they have feathers, they have their backpack on and they look in the mirror. And it's just so wonderful to witness the eyes light up and the body just completely relax into this costume, the feathers, and just the visualization of themselves for the first time is just so exciting and wonderful to see. And I never get tired of it year after year. The Ultimate Trinidad Carnival experience definitely starts to get real on day 3. For some, it happens in the middle of Phuket. where, you know, maybe there are a couple drinks in at that point, they've had some delicious food, and they're just dancing away, enjoying the music. Getting that it's real, that it's real impression from our clients definitely happens throughout day 3, because it's all of these elements that they have been thinking about, dreaming about all of this time. And it's finally here. It's finally happening, and it's just beautiful to witness. And I know for many of our clients, or if not all of our clients, it is amazing to have that realization on day 3.
Having percussion come to the clubs and hearing that music, it just gets you, that soca music. I mean, there's nothing like it. You have to be here to experience it. I love it.
On day 4, the Maracas Beach experience, for the clients, it was very important to have this curated experience for them before we get into the pace of Trinidad Carnival. It was really important to include a day to experience a lime, a true Trinidadian lime at an iconic Trinidadian beach, and have amazing food. We have the Bacon Shark. You cannot leave Trinidad without Bacon Shark. And also have some great drinks, experience the beautiful water, and just relax and have that lime experience is really, really important to be included. And that's why Maracas Beach is so special. Now on day 4, including our private dinner with our clients, it's something that we've done pretty much since the beginning, and over the years it has really morphed and taken on a life of its own as this cannot be missed event. It was important to curate this for a couple of reasons. First of all, to experience Trinidadian roti. Secondly, to really show a different side of Trinidadian Carnival, because you can go to Carnival and you can be in fete after fete after fete, and that is great on its own, but a different side. I really wanted to show a beautiful surrounding that our clients could really feel special, even more special than they already did, if that makes any sense, and experience true natural beauty as well on the island of Trinidad. Most of the events that we go to are in the Port of Spain proper area, which is, you know, built up. It's a city essentially. So having the opportunity to step back and whisk them away to a beautiful surrounding in a party atmosphere, yes, with great Trinidadian food. During our privately catered dinner, we hire a soca artist exclusively to be up close and personal with our Ultimate Trinidad Carnival clients. And our soca artist for Ultimate Trinidad Carnival 2025 was Preety. He just happens to be my soca crush. And he did a fantastic job. I mean, after the performance was over, I had so many clients who came up to me and said, I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs. And it was really special to see him sing it personally and with us. So it was definitely a really, really great time with Preety. And it is their opportunity to really be front and center. As one of our clients says, here, you are here with this soca artist. You have listened to their music in soca mixes, you know, leading all up until this event. And now you get the opportunity to be right here, up close, up front and personal, and have a specially curated experience. So many people choose us to celebrate their birthdays, milestones birthdays. We always have lots of clients, at least anywhere from 5 to 10, who are celebrating a milestone, whether it's a 30th, 40th, 50th, and beyond. And they chose us to celebrate their special occasion, and the soca artist will sing happy birthday to them. Love that part. It really has turned out to be the not to be missed event, and also many of our clients' favorite event of the entire Ultimate Trinidad Carnival experience.
Our soca
dinner, meet and greet. He was amazing. 5 stars.
Wonderful.
That was the same for me too. The Soca meet and greet. Oh my God, it was such a vibe. It was everything, and the people, everybody. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Bunch of fun, yes.
On day 4, it was important to include the Panorama Finals line to ensure that all of our clients get a taste of Pan. We go down to the Queen's Park Savannah, which is where the National Panorama Finals are held for the medium and large band category. We will go down there and we will take in all of the competing steel bands, or at least as many as we can, because it is an all night into the early morning event. We take them in practicing their selections before they go on to the big stage. And it's always a special moment, and our clients always have a great time taking it in, because for those of our clients who did not go to the Panyard tour, it's really their first exposure to this local treasured instrument, and they get to experience it in the Queen's Park Savannah with hundreds of other people who are liming, perhaps getting some food, grabbing some drinks, and taking in all of these steel bands practicing as well. We also take the opportunity to go down to the Carnival Village and shop with the local vendors down there, and also continue to support local industry. So that is definitely something that our clients get excited about, to just see it and feel it firsthand down in the iconic Queen's Park Savannah.
I'm loving the visits with the steel pond bands. I'm loving that culture.
Now we get into day 5, where the pace starts to move a lot faster. We take our clients to the Sunny Side Up breakfast party. Sunny Side Up is pure magic. It really is. We have penthouse tickets for this event, and we take them there when the sun is just starting to kiss the sky. So there is a true, it's almost a religious experience, I feel like, when you are watching the sun come up, you are partying hard, having a great time, or perhaps Lyman experiencing some of the food, drinking some of the drinks at Sunny Side Up, because it is a penthouse ticket and it's all inclusive. And then you get hit with the full-on party mode once the sun is up in the sky and everyone is having a great time, and it goes on and on and on. So you're definitely testing your stamina, testing your endurance, lasting the entire Sunny Side Up set, because it is an hours-long event, and you definitely feel that the pace is picking up. You feel even more excited as you go from start to finish with this amazing party. And you then have all of the performances, that all of the performers that pass through and give a twist on, if you've seen them before, you haven't seen them like they are at Sunny Side Up. For many of the performers, they feel like they're coming home. You know, Sunny Side Up is home for them. And they let loose even more, I find, on the Sunny Side Up stage. And then the last piece that is magic is the bubble machine or the foam machine, which, listen, it does something to our clients, okay? There's just something about dancing in bubbles, releasing the last of your inhibitions at that point as the pace begins to pick up, and just dancing and having the best time of your life at this fete. So all of those pieces pulled together makes it magical.
My favorite thing for UTC 2025 was all the fetes. I was able to be right front and center. But I saw every soca star and I got the sweat on me. It was so good. I loved it.
Woo, we made it. Sweet day.
So day 5 behind the scenes is definitely an interesting day, because any costume items that were not picked up at the mass camp on Thursday, Sunday is usually the day where we get it delivered to us and then we pass it on to our clients. So imagine if you were not doing Ultimate Trinidad Carnival with us and you had to be going back and forth with the mass camp at this point, trying to get your headpiece or trying to get your backpack, or maybe your panty wasn't right, or your bra wasn't right. That can be very stressful. Behind the scenes for us is doing all of that stress work on behalf of our clients to get anything that may be outstanding at that point to the Hilton Trinidad, and then delivering it to our clients to make sure that they are ready for Carnival Tuesday. My favorite day! Day 6 is easily my favorite day throughout the entire Ultimate Trinidad Carnival experience because of J'ouvert. J'ouvert is my favorite event. How do you put into words what J'ouvert is? At its very core, it's a very large street festival with many different mediums all over your body. So it could be paint, it could be mud, it could be powder. Everyone is dirty from head to toe, dancing throughout the streets of Port of Spain, having a grand time and enjoying being with others in this jubilation. It is a truly immersive Trinidadian cultural experience where you lose yourself. You lose your inhibitions, no worries about makeup, about outfits, about costume, and it's just you, the road, drink in hand, music, having a wonderful time. And there was a moment where the DJ at the truck that I was at during the J'ouvert parade, where he had hyped up the crowd to this frenetic pace. That was insane. The energy was insane. And our clients, we can easily pick them out because we give them fluorescent gaiters, I believe they're called, to wear. So they can wear it on their heads or around their neck, on their arms. But it's just so we can easily pick them out once the paint starts to fly, really. And then our photographers can take pictures of them as well. And I remember looking around, and there were a group of our clients around me at that point, right by that truck, losing their minds. Just having a great time, jumping around, dancing, you know, hugging each other. It was just this really beautiful, energetic moment, and I'm so glad that I got to witness it, where they were here in Trinidad having that amazing of a time and experiencing all of this positive love and energy, and that was easily my favorite moment.
I am proud of all of my Soca babies, my J'ouvert babies. I am proud of all of you. You are all road ready.
Am I getting paint on my face?
You got a whole lot of paint on your face, girlfriend. Yes.
Got it.
You good, you good.
Behind the scenes is a lot of transportation coordination. So our UTC ambassadors are coordinating and communicating with all of our transportation providers who are making this day seamless for our clients. Once you have paint, oil, mud, whatever all over your body, you're tired, and you're ready to go back to the Hilton Trinidad, we are already on it, working with our transportation providers that they are at an assigned spot. We're going to find you wherever you are in the J'ouvert madness, bring you to the transportation so you don't have to worry about coordinating with your own personal driver. Okay, what corner of Port of Spain are you on? I'm here, where are you? You don't need to do any of that. We are doing that on your behalf. One of the things that I really love about playing Mass on Carnival Monday is because you don't have the big feathers yet. Or the big feathers are not on the road yet. It is everyone in their Monday wear or whatever you choose to wear on Carnival Monday. It doesn't even have to be, you know, something designated as Monday wear. Whatever you put on your body is Monday wear, right? It really is a day of freedom without your feathers, without all of the carnival makeup, although there are some people who choose to do carnival makeup on Carnival Monday, and that's perfectly fine, but it is not required. You can really have the opportunity to jam down, wind up, jump up, and have a great time without some of the inhibitions that come from having a beautiful costume. On Carnival Monday, you don't need to worry about any of that. All of that is stripped away, and it's just you, your Carnival Monday, and the road.
My favorite thing was Carnival Monday parade. I think especially in the last 30 minutes, I realized it's almost over. Just choose your own partner. and let loose, let it flow.
Carnival Tuesday, the shine comes from the act of putting on the carnival costume and all of the shiny elements of the costume, of course, but it's also our clients, male and female, opportunity to really shine, to really showcase themselves, to be beautiful, to be amazing, to be phenomenal for one day on Carnival Tuesday. And the wine part is to wine up in it. Wine up in it all, jump up in it all, dance up in it all, and have the time of your life doing that in the streets of Port of Spain. A part of the Carnival Tuesday mass experience is definitely getting your carnival makeup done, and we work again with local operators, makeup artists, and providers to curate this very special makeup experience for our Ultimate Trinidad Carnival clients. It's very important to us to support local industry, of course, and provide an upgraded makeup experience that many of our clients have never had before in their lives, where they're treated as they're very special, they are unique, and they have unique beauty that is going to be brought forth during their carnival makeup appointment, so their face is just as fabulous as their costume. Putting on a carnival costume, adding all of the glitter and the glamour, you know, these are carnival costumes, so they're very glamorous, they're very shiny, they're very out there, you know. It brings this added layer of, this is not my regular everyday life. This is so far removed from my regular everyday life that I am here in Trinidad and I am putting it on myself with my carnival makeup, and seeing myself in the mirror for the first time just is so special. It is such an amazing experience that many of our clients have never had before, and having it at Trinidad Carnival just takes it over the top. Waiting to cross the stage, you have literal goosebumps the entire time. That, you know, the DJs are hyping you up. Perhaps there's a performer on the truck who's hyping you up as you're getting ready to cross the stage. They're playing, you know, whatever the road march contender is at that point in time. So it's a song you're already hyped about already. Everyone around you, the anticipation is building. Cell phones are whipped out. People are getting ready to record crossing the stage. And it's just this intangible energy that is just rippling through the crowd as you're waiting. And then security is all across the front. They're holding you back and you're, you know, going back and forth. You're ready to go. You're ready. Okay, it's not time to go yet. Okay, we're waiting. And then finally they step to the side and they let everybody stream onto the stage and jump and dance and release all of that energy onto the stage. And then you have all of the cameras, because it is being recorded on national television, on Trinidad and Tobago television, and streamed globally as well. And all of the spectators in the stands watching you have a fantastic time on the Savannah stage. You really almost cannot put it into words. Dancing across that stage, we have so many clients who come to us and they have dreamed of wanting to cross the Savannah stage, and then adding the Socadrome stage, like 2 stages. You just can't get any better than that. But they have especially dreamed of dancing across the Savannah stage for that reason, because it is just so culturally iconic and has a deep significance for Trinidadians and, you know, globally as well. Having an actual stage, and not just a riser, like a whole big stage that is several blocks long to dance across and have an amazing time with your friends, with your crew, in your carnival costume, is extremely unique for Trinidad Carnival. The power of the carnival costume is not to be underestimated. Putting on a carnival costume for many of our female clients, if not all of our female clients, is an act of liberation. There's power in the carnival costume because you are liberating yourself from all of the expectations. This is my body. I am proud to be in this body. I am free to be in this body. And yes, I am going to whine up and down in Port of Spain. I'm gonna jump up and down in Port of Spain in this body and in this costume. And if you like it or not, that is on you. But I am gonna have a great time and I am gonna liberate myself. So behind the scenes on day 7, while you are partying in the streets, having a great time, we are constantly communicating with our transportation providers to make sure that they are in place to collect you once we get to Yuma's rest stop. And at that point, they will take you back to the Hilton Trinidad if you want to go back to the Hilton Trinidad, or if you want to stay, you have the option to put your backpack on the transportation at that point. So you can be free for the rest of the day to dance through the streets without your feathers, and we will keep them safely for you. So after the excitement of Trinidad Carnival is done, you're tired. You are going to be exhausted. That is why it is so important that you do the Tobago Love upgrade with us and restore yourself. You restore yourself through rest, of course, first and foremost. Restore yourself in the beautiful natural surroundings of Tobago. Restore yourself with the water. Water naturally, salt water especially, has naturally restorative properties. So you bring all of that together to restore yourself in Tobago after all of the craziness of Trinidad Carnival. Our clients' highlights from our Tobago Love upgrade are first and foremost our Picante catamaran sailing trip. That is the highlight of our Tobago Love upgrade easily. You are catered to hand and foot on a catamaran by our beautiful vendors over at Picante. It is an open bar. You have a delicious freshly prepared lunch that is provided to you as well, and taking in the beauty of Tobago's ocean and seas, and it is a really relaxing experience because you are on this boat surrounded by all of this beautiful blue Tobago water, and the sea breeze is hitting you. You take a few naps. You get to swim in the ocean if you like. You can do snorkeling, and it really is just a perfect wind down to all of the everything that happens throughout Trinidad Carnival. Here we are at the Nylon Pool in Tobago. As you can see, the water is crystal clear all the way down to the bottom. And I'm actually in the water. I'm never in the water, so this is a good time. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, look at the scenery behind. Beautiful, beautiful. Gotta love Tobago. Another highlight that our clients really love is our visit to the north side of Tobago, which is definitely off the beaten path. A lot of people, when they go to Tobago, they're in Crown Point or the south side of the island. We go off the beaten path. We go to the north tippy top of the island, which is Speyside. It is absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking views. We do a tour of Little Tobago. We get there by a glass bottom boat. You can see through the bottom of this boat and see any marine life, any coral. You also get to do some snorkeling as well. And the Little Tobago tour is really, really wonderful. You get to see a lot of the natural flora and fauna that exist in Tobago on Little Tobago as well, and get some history of the island too. And in addition to that, that entire Tobago Island tour includes a lunch stop at Gemma's Treehouse, which is a Tobago staple, locally owned and woman-operated restaurant that has been around. I think Gemma's has been around since I was a child, to be perfectly honest, so it's been around a long time. So they're doing something right. The food is outstanding. The restaurant is actually built into a tree, so you have to go up some stairs. You actually get to sit in a tree. It is built like a tree house, and you order your mains, so it can be fish, chicken, whatever the case is, and they feed you family style, and the food just keeps coming. Anything from whatever they are doing at the day. Like when we were there, we had cassava pie, we had locally stewed peas, you know, and the food just keeps coming and coming, and you have your drinks, and that is definitely another one of the highlights that our clients love. And last but certainly not least, our beach lime, which was on the last day of the trip. We go to Pigeon Point Beach, which is a very, very popular local Tobago beach, and another relaxation point. It's another relaxation point. Sun, sea, sand, surf. It's just really, really wonderful, and our clients love, love, love that part of the Tobago Love Upgrade as well. Tobago has a really beautiful, slow down kind of atmosphere. It just has that vibe about it. You have all of this delicious fresh food that you're eating, surrounded by the beautiful scenery, the beautiful beaches, the friendly people. You know, there's all of those elements that come together to make Tobago the perfect spot to restore once Trinidad Carnival is over. Hope you enjoyed watching our Ultimate Trinidad Carnival 2025 recap. If you want to join us on the next one, and I'm sure you do, visit our website at trinidadcarnivalpackages.com. It is linked below, and as always, till the next line.